In the beginning of 2024, I partially tore my Achilles during a track workout, which took me out of training for about 3 months. This injury capped off a trend of setbacks that had been happening for me for the last 4 years of running. It was incredibly frustrating, and I felt like I needed to finally make some changes with my goals and aspirations as an athlete. So I decided I would no longer focus on track, and moving forward, I would try my luck as a road runner. When I finally got healthy, I raced my way back into shape by doing local 5Ks every week. Eventually, after about 3 months of racing, I finally got my 5K time back under 15 minutes. Shortly after that, Allie and I moved to Boulder, Colorado. After moving, I decided I wanted to train for a half marathon. We've been in Colorado for over 3 months, and I am finally doing my first half marathon in a little less than 2 weeks. Alright guys, so when you are watching this video, it'll be about 9 or 10 days out from my first ever half marathon, which I could not be more excited for. I just want to get to the start line, honestly. That's like half of the battle for me right now. I've had a great string of health for the last 6 or 7 months right now. Honestly though, I gotta tell you guys, I have a little bit of a weird knee pain right now. We're just gonna hope and pray that that thing clears up in the next couple days, but I'm looking at this as an opportunity for just a little bit of rest leading into this half marathon. So what I want to do is talk a little bit and just catch up with you guys. So first off, I want to tell you just a little bit about my goals for this specific half marathon, which is the Indianapolis half marathon. And essentially, yeah, I was not planning on doing this half, but after the Twin City 10-mile race, I was really encouraged by that result and encouraged by just the effort. Yeah, initially I was going to do this half marathon in December, which was the San Diego half, but then I saw that the course is actually super downhill and actually illegal for like a certified half marathon, so I didn't want to do that. So then my next option would be to do the Houston half marathon, but that was too far away. So that is why I ended up deciding that I wanted to do the Indianapolis half marathon November 9th. And yeah, so essentially my time goal for this race is going to be, I would love to break 67 minutes, which I think is a little bit under 5:10 mile pace. So I think that is a goal that I can achieve, but I have no clue how I will react to the longer distance of the race. I have been doing 90-mile weeks. I have been doing 20-mile long runs. I've been doing really great workouts. But, in that 10-mile race that I did recently, I had some horrible stomach cramps the last 5 miles. So essentially for this half marathon, I'm going to try to go out conservatively and then slowly pick up the pace throughout the race. I think if I ease into the half marathon, you can really pick up a lot of good time in the second half of the race. Also, I haven't really looked too much at the course for the Indianapolis half marathon, but I have been told by multiple people that it is a fast half marathon course. It's rolling, it's up and down. It's faster than the 10-mile course that I did about a month ago. So that is definitely a thumbs up right there because, it's just a good, fast course. It's legal, and there's going to be a lot of good competition. I think my goal would be to try to finish in the top 20 or the top 30, similar to what I have been doing in the last couple of races. I would honestly like to get top 20. That would be a really good goal. But more so than anything, I just want to finish feeling encouraged, finish feeling good about myself, finish feeling excited about another half, because after the Indianapolis half, I do plan to do one more half at least in February, which would be the Mesa half in Arizona. So that would be my other half marathon that I want to do after the Indy half. So in terms of my mindset change I've had since I've stopped doing track, really the biggest thing that I think that I've gone into races with is a much better attitude. I come into races now with an attitude of like, it is a celebration to be here. To go into races as a celebration rather than like a pressure is such a better attitude for me at least. And I think that for me, honestly, when I really analyze myself, I really, as an athlete, was just putting too much pressure on myself for years in track. And, obviously, as you guys saw from the beginning of this video, like I had like 3 or 4 years of track where it just didn't go well. And it was like injuries or, the training wasn't working or sickness, and just whatever it wasn't working after a while. And it just really made me less confident in myself as a person. So me going to the roads has been an amazing experience thus far, and I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. Hopefully, if my body can hold up and remain healthy, that would be, you know, the ideal situation, because I do think that I could get pretty good at the roads in the future. Last week as well, I did another 8x-mile workout right when I got back to Boulder. The workout went super smoothly. I was able to hit 5:05 pace at least on every rep. So 5 flat to 5:05 on most of the reps. And I just feel super strong. I feel like my aerobic system is coming back really nicely. So also, you guys obviously probably have noticed, and you've heard the shout outs, I've been wearing Soar running products for the last 3 or 4 of my races. And I really want to give them a massive shout out right here. They have amazing clothing. They've got amazing shirts, the best running shorts, amazing singlets. I feel like really legit and elite in them, and it's just super, super nice apparel. So I have a code. I'm going to leave it down below in the description box, but it's really awesome for me as like an amateur runner to have a sponsor like Soar backing me, backing the little guy out there, backing someone who doesn't have, you know, a big shoe deal or anything. It's really awesome that they are out here supporting creators like me and athletes like me and making us feel welcome, feel elite. And, you know, when I wear their products, I really do feel super elite, and they're super comfortable. I love their workout clothes. I love their race clothes. So again, if you're interested in Soar products, I'm going to leave a link in my description. You know, I couldn't have foreseen this being where I'd be at a year ago from now. A year ago today, I was sort of focusing on getting ready for my indoor track season, and deep down, I wasn't truly as excited as I probably needed to be to really enjoy track. But after getting an injury that, you know, lasted for 3 months long, I still never would have thought that I'd be this fit at this point. And it's just a message to those of you out there who might be struggling with an injury or a sickness or a setback of some sorts, that, you know, when you're in those dark times, it really does suck, and I feel for you. But as long as you can weather the storm, focus on other aspects of your life, and just know that there will be a time when you feel better, that it is going to happen, and that, you know, you can still run fast in other events, you can still run fast in your main events. You just have to give it time when things aren't going well, but eventually things will start to click again. And it's all just this, you know, up and down cycle of the running life out there. So with that, guys, we've got some great content coming up soon before the Indy Half Marathon. But again, I just wanted to announce that I'm doing the Indy Half, and thank you guys so much for supporting, and I'm really happy about where we are at. I couldn't be anywhere in life without any of you guys, so thank you guys so much, truly from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys all, and with that, we'll see you in the next one.